Mr. Genocide to come on the yes, please.
I also request the former Home Secretary of Government of India to come. I also request Dr. Azad, Charge Affair of Embassy of Azerbaijan to come and join. Now I request our chairman, Mr. Subhash Chaudhary, to come and join us. Now I am giving floor to Mr. Subhash Chaudhary ji for further proceedings. Thank you. I request Dr. Azad, Charge Affair of Azerbaijan to come and deliver.
Mr. Chairman, dear guests, dear participants of the seminar, let me first of all to greet all of you, to say namaste, and in this regard I'd like to express my deep thanks to Mr. Chairman for the possibility to meet all of you and for the well-organized seminar. Very urgent, I can say very sensitive issue was raised. In my today's speech, I'd like to share the information about the genocide of the Azerbaijani nations by Armenians, and I'd like to devote part of my speech to the Armenian terrorism. Because I suppose that most of you heard a lot about this Holocaust, heard about a lot of the genocide committed in Bosnia, in Bangladesh, in Myanmar, but only you probably heard about the genocide in Azerbaijan and about the Armenian terrorism. That one of the most dangerous one in the world. Armenian terrorism, terrorist movement appeared at the beginning of the 20th century and has not stopped its bloody activity up to now.
I will request our learned speaker, former Home Secretary, Shri Padmana Bhaiyaji, to come and give his thoughts on genocide.
His Excellency Ambassador Nagiyev of the Azerbaijan Chargé d'Affaires, distinguished guests, excellencies and friends. I must thank His Excellency Azad Nagiyev for saving my skin in a way, because the three guests who have been called to speak, the subject given is genocide, the threat to civilization. Now, being an Indian civil servant, I haven't faced any situation of genocide till now in the technical sense of the word, you know. So I was really worried what I should speak there. And I knew Mrs. Chaudhary, Srimati Nunika Chaudhary also would be in a similar predicament. Yeah, so initially I didn't see any guest from the foreign service or in the diplomatic corps being asked to provide the address impunity, question of impunity. Now, one example is corruption in the administration and all that. Now, somebody can be corrupt very, very openly and walk away with that. I mean, with impunity. So I think there have to be transparent laws, you know, to control these things. And history books teach proper history. Now, sometimes you have to cite historical wrongs if there are any. And this this is a case in Nagaland which I deal. Somehow they feel, Nagas, that they have been dealt with a historical injustice. In the sense, when they were asking for freedom in 1948-47 in India, we answered it. I mean, this is their charge with military actions, police actions, and we did not listen to them. Perhaps yes, but the point is it can be easily sorted out, provided we make proper approaches to them, and then that historical reconciliation, tell them that whatever has happened has happened. This is what we would like to sort of apologize for that, and we would like to move on further with that. Then develop a good civil society, a very healthy civil society that provides numerous venues for participation and dispersal of power is very important. And in that, woman power is extremely important, because they are the people who can play a great role in mobilizing the society to either do certain things or not to do certain things. Basically, not to do certain bad things. And ultimately, ideology-based politics is preferable to identity-based politics. Unfortunately, this is what is happening in India today. The ideology base of the politics has withered away, and now we have only identity-based politics. I think this would lead to further and further fragmentation. And then it would lead to you and they, we and they, us and them. I think these type of situations. So what I wanted to mention is, because he made a request to me when he called me, sir, please say a few things which would appeal to our youth, so that they can in turn, have a proper approach to governance and all. I think these things are extremely important in governance. So from my trend, you would see the point is a tolerant society, an inclusive society, a society which takes all the people together. A transparent society is the one which is an answer to terrorism and to sort of events like genocide and other things. And I must thank the organizers for having called me here and having given me this opportunity to speak. Thank you.
Now, I will like to request Honorable Minister to come and give her views on genocides, the threat to civilization.
Mr. Subhash Chaudhary, Your Excellency, Charge d'Affaires Ajay Baijan, and Mr. Padmanabhaya of Padma-Bhushan. Ladies and gentlemen, no religion teaches practice of terror, and hence terrorists, as I have always said, because I so passionately believe in it, terrorists have no religion. Terrorists have no geography. Terrorists know no boundaries. So it becomes all the more the global collective responsibility of all of us that together we are in the majority. We are the larger sense of people. We have the voice, we have the means, and we must collectively pin this down, and it is my dream. This world is going younger. Younger people take decisions and are achievers. That one day the term genocide is going to be so far behind in history of an evolved, developed world that our future generations will never know the fear and insecurity. I wish you all very best. Thank you for the patience.
Thank you very much, ma'am. All what we wanted to say, you have said that in the last, that we are one global society. No nation can, in its dream, think that we are insulated from this. It will affect all of us equally, little later or earlier. I will call my